Hi, my friend. This is Nestor Nidome, and I'm coming to you from Disneyland in California over here. And I wanted to just take a minute or two to create this video for you because I started to notice something, right? Disneyland took over. They bought out Star Wars, right? And with this new venture that they have, they've actually paid about billions of dollars for Star Wars, right? But what they're doing is brand recognition, and I wanted to talk to you about the importance of branding in your marketing when you go into business, right? A lot of people, I see them on Instagram and I see them on Facebook, and some of you guys probably are doing this. You are branding somebody else, right? You're branding the company. You're branding the company that you're with, which is pretty cool. It's okay, fine, it's good and all. But the reality is that you should be branding yourself. You should be able to have a message that is more personal for you, that you might be able to just connect with individuals, because the reality is that one day you might want to move on and go to another company, right? Or you might want to start something else, or you're making so much money now in that company that you want to start your own company, right? And so how do you how can you move on when everything you have done has to be with that company, right? And also, here's the thing, right? I see a lot of this on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, where if you go to somebody's account, and all you see is the particular company that they're in. And even though that's okay, it's cool, but let me give you a little tip. People tend not to if you're prospecting, if you're trying to do something, trying to have something, you have to build three things, right? They gotta get to know who you are, right? People gotta get to like you, and after they get to those two things, before they buy from you, they have to trust you. So if you're not building those three steps into your marketing, and it doesn't matter what type of marketing, people are not gonna buy from you, because this is a direct sales industry. Network marketing, online marketing, MLM, whatever you want to do, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, is a people person, right? From person to person, you're trying to sell these products, and if all you're doing is just promoting all those pictures, people they're not going to be attracted to that. Okay, I know that sometimes we think that it might work because we see it all over the place, right? They're marketing, but the reason that they do it is because they're marketing the product, right? They're trying to build trust through the product. Because here's the thing, right? If you notice any commercial, what they're doing those three things as well. First, you get to know the product, right? And through that commercial, 30-second commercial, or whatever it is, and then ad magazines and stuff like that, you get to know the product. You get to like the product, right? You start to kind of get intrigued by the commercial, and after that, you actually start to trust the product, right? You start to trust the brand, trust the product, and once you start to do that, that's when you actually make a decision and buy. So your prospects, your people who are following you, they're doing the same thing. They're looking at your videos, they're looking at your Instagram, they're looking at your Facebook, they're looking at everything that you're doing, and they're basing that on that, right? It's like, who is this person, right? And why should they buy from you, right? If you're just posting all these pictures, all these things right there, and they don't get to know you on a personal basis, they're not gonna buy from you. So if you're having trouble right now, if you're one of these people who are having trouble, you're not making any money, that's a hint, okay? Take a look at what you're doing, all right? Take a look at what you're doing, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe you gotta do a little tweaking and start saying, how can I, through my pictures, videos, and anything that I do when I write stuff, how can I get people to like me, get to know me, and then trust me, right? Get to know you, like you, and trust you. And if you're doing that all the time, you're gonna start to build a following that they're gonna start actually coming to you to buy. So you're gonna want to do that stuff, and so go ahead and just think about that stuff. Like I said, I'm at Disneyland, and I've been seeing all these Star Wars, and they're building this massive movement of Star Wars, because I started to notice that what they're doing is that they're building this massive name recognition for people who weren't even fans of Star Wars. All of a sudden now they're becoming fans of Star Wars. And the reason they're doing that is because they're going to build this new park right out here at Disneyland, and also at Disney World. and well, they need to recover that money, right? So they need to massively push this brand so that people can buy their products, right, and make their money and make a profit. But they need to massively, before Star Wars, I mean, people heard about Star Wars, but if you were a fan, you were like a hardcore fan more, and now they're starting to see more stuff. But that's something that you're gonna have to think about. Start thinking about that stuff, that you're doing. If you want to learn more about these things, if you want to kind of like work with me, and you want to become part of what I'm doing, you can always, there's gonna be a button underneath this video that you can click on that says more information, and that's gonna send you over to what I'm doing, and both together we can work more on these on these three little things, and plus other stuff, how to build your business without ever stepping outside your home, right? Or unless you're at Disneyland, right? You can you can do this stuff at Disneyland, but without, my friend, go ahead and click on the button if you're interested, and let's make it happen, all right? But with that, hey, hello from from Disneyland right here. It's been great. It's awesome. I have to go back, but thank you for being and watching this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.